Hey friends, you like my hair? What do you think? It is pretty short, right? I just got it cut in Seattle about a week and a half ago, and I let the salon owner do whatever she wanted, and this is what she did. So I'm about to turn 30 in 9 days, and I wanted something a little fresh and flirty. Um, Something that was really cool while she was cutting my hair was I was listening to her stories about life, and I noticed like this girl is really influential. She's got a lot of natural impact on people. God, I really want to bless her. Like, what do you want to say to her? And I had my eyes closed and instantly see a picture of a restaurant. It's like a gastro pub. It's like super cool. The bar stools are, real hip, and the aesthetic is really Seattle. And I was like, God, this woman is busy. Like, she is already saying how overworked she is. She loves cutting hair so much, and she just plays tennis when she barely has time to. But I feel like she's going to open a restaurant. So I asked her at the end, are you going in on a restaurant, like, with somebody? And she begins to tell me that, yes, and I describe it to her, and she's like, I just pitched that restaurant 2 months ago, to the T. Like, that's what it looks like, and that's the style. How do you know this? This is weird. Um, and I just started to, share with her, like, God knows you. He loves you. I think he's backing this idea. I think he's excited about this plan that you've got. And the girl at the secretary desk, can I have a reading too? And it just multiplied. It just went around the salon, and I just, I asked God for her, and I saw Thai food, and I said, is Thai your favorite food? She goes, oh my God, it's my favorite food. And I was just having so much fun, and just in the midst of like a random, normal, everyday occurrence, God wanted to, he was willing. I just said, hey, God, what do you think? He was like, bam, I got something for this one, And I think he's there all the time because he's just like a good parent that wants their kids to have a good day every single day. He's just dreaming about our dreams. It says in the Bible that he counts the hairs on our head, but how often do we actually know that and experience it and believe it? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's so important that we know that God's invested in what we're invested in. Is this just a waste of time? Like, is this getting me anywhere? Is this actually going to be impactful on anyone's lives? Yada yada. I just want to encourage you. Like, he's so involved intricately, and I also heard something that he shared with me recently. I woke up and wasn't planning on this at all, but it was so off my radar. But he was beginning to speak to me about going back to school. Yes, at 30. You can do it too. No, I woke up one morning 5 weeks ago, and I, as clear as day, began to hear the Lord speak to me about going back to finish the school at Bethel. And I've wanted to, but it was something that I just put so far up on the shelf that it got too dusty. I forgot about it. I have done 1 year of the school at Bethel. So glad I did it. It was amazing. I've always wanted to do a second year because it's a lot more intensive on who you are as a leader. It just like goes way deeper and is a lot more challenging, I think. And I love the culture at Bethel, and I love what is happening globally because of this church and what the leaders here have like continued developing. It's radical, and it's changing millions of lives at this point. And I'm very blessed to be a part of it. But after I finished the first year, I really wanted to continue running hard in the dance field, and had the opportunity to start a dance company presented to me. And so I've been doing that for 3 years. If you haven't seen some of our stuff online, we are actually putting out a ton of content soon that we did this spring in partnership with spoken word artists on the topic of racial reconciliation, which I had a vision about the prior fall, and it ended up all coming true and shocked me again. And it was incredible, and it was the best year we've had yet. But I'm actually really excited for this year. We're going to keep running. And I'm a little intimidated by the caliber of dancers we have this year. Their resumes are impressive, but I do believe that this year is a year where I'm going to be pressed in all of the best ways as a leader, in the ways that I so badly want to be, especially by doing the school, the second year of ministry school. And so, as untraditional as I am, for my 30th birthday, I am asking for your help. I need to raise tuition. I heard from the Lord 5 weeks ago. Like I said, it's been crazy ever since, and I didn't have a plan for this. And most students raise their funds for this school simply because it is like a mission school. Like, you are giving hours and hours, 20 to 30 hours of your week, to leadership development, prayer, outreach, like all the things you could possibly be doing. Tons of ministry trips, and yeah, all of that. So by Monday, I have to get to raise $2,550 for registration. My birthday is the 18th of this month, and I would love to be completely paid off by that point. I'm asking for a miracle. I am a walking miracle target. So if it's $10, if it's $25, if it's $1,000, and you want to sow into this, I believe, honestly, wholeheartedly, that this year in the school at Bethel is going to be what I fully came for. It's going to kind of be the completion of the process that I moved my life to California for. I asked the Lord, "What's up, God? Why, I want to do school, but I've got all these dance plans. I got all this stuff I got to do. And what is this about?" And I heard the words 95 Theses, which I knew instantly was in reference to the 95 Theses that Martin Luther wrote and stamped on the Catholic door several years ago. And I was reading through the Theses, and I couldn't understand what he was saying, like, at all. I was like, cool, Lord, I don't know what to make of this yet, but I wrote it down, noted. Well, I felt like I was walking into school on Wednesday with almost a blindfold on, like, okay, what am I doing? What is vision for this year, Lord? And the very first class that Chris Valentin spoke on, the first minute out of his mouth, he said, "This is the 500th year of the Reformation," which was started with the 95 Theses with Martin Luther. That's what started it all. It's 500 years ago. And Chris began to speak on how Renaissance and Reformation are beginning to flow together in one stream, and that the artists are becoming and will become the voice for the Reformation. So culture change through the platform of the arts, beauty, fashion, dance, music. And I see it already happening. I see celebrities like realizing that Jesus is the best and just releasing movies. Are like, there are some really bad horror movies, let's be honest. But I just truly believe that from a high platform of art making and culture making, that God is like, I'm going to change it from the inside out. And I'm seeing it happen already. I feel like I'm a part of it, but I have a feeling that this year is somehow a crucial part of it for my journey as a leader in this. And I feel very, very blessed and honored to be a part of the movement here at Bethel at this particular time. So I hope that you're encouraged. One thing that I'm going to promise, and I'm so excited about almost more than anything, is that once a month I will send out a little talking head of myself to my supporters. If you decide to partner with me and you want to go in on this journey with me, I want to encourage you frequently, because I know exactly what it's like when you're on your own. You're dealing with family this, you're dealing with job that, discouragement after discouragement. You begin to wonder, like, what the heck, is God even, like, is he even real? Like, is he even for me? And I want to bring everything that I'm receiving in this school. I want it to just get all over you, is what I want. So for my 30th birthday, would you consider, like I said, whether it's 5, 10, 1,000, whatever, full tuition, you're welcome to do whatever you want to do. But by the 18th of September, for my birthday, I would really love to be paid off, which is in total, I think, $4,600. But by this Monday, $2,550 is my goal. So I will attach a link. You can go and donate there. Some traveling and stuff, travel funds and stuff are tax deductible, but unfortunately most of the money is not tax deductible. And I'm just asking that you would just go for it and just bless. And I pray that everything that you sow is abundantly, richly multiplied back to you in Jesus' name, not just in finances, but in emotional health, spiritual health, and prosperity, and just complete vibrance in your own life, because I believe that's who God is. I just believe that there are infinite resources for us, and that we're meant to do this together as a family. Brene Brown says that what we know matters, but who we are matters most. And I believe this year is truly a full dig deep year for me in who I am as a leader. And I believe it's going to be the launching year for me, potentially out into the world. Bye-bye, Reading. We'll see. I may stay in Reading for a little longer, but I'm ready to change the world, you know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you guys for listening. Let me know if you want to be on a monthly email update of my little talking head, and more things with our dance company as well. I really want to share what's going on there. It's so good. Be encouraged, be blessed. You guys are rocking it. Just, if you've listened to this whole video, you have done a good deed today. You've done your good deed. But follow the link. It should be posted below. And I love you guys. Bless you so much.